Yeah, I talked to all the ones that are here. None of them want to talk to you tonight.
Okay.
I talked to Rachel. She doesn't want to talk to you tonight either.
Okay.
I'm not saying never. I'm saying if we have a bunch more events like this or interactions like this, I could see it happening in the future.
Adam Sos here for Rebel News, and we are in Calgary, Alberta, where the Stampede is in full swing, including a number of NDP events, which is somewhat troubling because the NDP themselves were questioning whether the Calgary Stampede should be cancelled altogether. They were also calling for an extension to the lockdowns. However, when the opportunity to campaign calls, politicians simply cannot resist. So they are running 11 events throughout Stampede. We're going to pop into one of them, see if we can have a word with Rachel Notley. Joe CC, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not a media event. It's an event with volunteers. If you're all party faithful. I'm going to give you my card. Sure. I think that none of them are going to want to. I'll certainly ask them when they get here, but I think you're going to waste your time, man.
Not long after our arrival here, we were approached by the NDP Chief of Staff, Rachel Notley, who was asking what we were doing here. We explained quite simply that we're the news and we're covering this story. He was a little apprehensive at first, but he did say that he was going to attempt to reach out and see if someone would speak with us. It remains to be seen if someone will. There are only about 40 people at this event. It's a significantly downscaled event compared to what we've seen from the UCP Stampede breakfasts and such events.
Yeah, I talked to all the ones that are here. None of them want to talk to you tonight.
Okay.
I talked to Rachel. She doesn't want to talk to you tonight either.
Okay.
I'm not saying never. I'm saying if we have a bunch more events like this or interactions like this, I could see it happening in the future.
We have seen the crowd begin to grow a little bit here, but there's still no more than 50 or so people. We have to head to our next story. We spoke once again with Chief of Staff Rachel Notley, asking if any MLAs would be willing to speak with us. There are very few in attendance. More are apparently arriving as the event goes on, but it speaks to a broader problem in culture and society. Whether on the federal, provincial, or municipal levels, politicians across all parties feel as though they don't need to answer questions, particularly when we look at Justin Trudeau's recent interaction with our reporter Rachel Humphreys. But it extends throughout all parties. They feel that they don't have to face the media, don't have to face their voters, and that they don't have to answer questions. And that needs to change. If a party actually becomes transparent and actually takes questions, not just from a select few, but from all media outlets, whether they agree with them or not, they are going to garner a lot of favor among voters. We're hoping that some of these politicians will step up and answer our tough questions. I want to thank you all for tuning in. For Rebel News, I'm Adam Sos. We need to return to an era of political accountability when politicians answer questions from media, and not just that select few. Particularly, we need to fight back against this trend of security forces pushing reporters who have critical questions away. We saw Rachel Humphreys virtually attacked for daring to ask the wrong questions to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I'm calling all of you to go to standwithdrea.com to fight back against this ideological tyranny.